you don't want to hear. I'm gonna show you where it's dark, but have no fear.
There's something inside you. It's hard to explain. They're talking about you, boy, but you're still the same. There's something inside you. It's hard to explain. They're talking about you, boy, but you're still the same.
I'm giving you a night call to tell you how I feel. I want to drive you through the night, down the hills. I gotta tell you something you don't want to hear. I'm gonna show you where it's dark, but have no fear.
There's something inside you. It's hard to explain. They're talking about you, boy, but you're still the same. There's something inside you. It's hard to explain. They're talking about you, boy, but you're still the same. There's something inside you. There's something inside you. It's hard to explain. It's hard to explain. They're talking about you, boy, but you're still the same.
Just as soon as the sun touched the meadow, I was born. Handcuffed to strings of Geppetto, I was lore. I swore that I would make it out alive, to the point that I had blood pumping into my eyes. I'm just a cardiac ghost that wants his body back. Riding whips like I'm running beside the Pontiac. Spinning Buster and Dirty Bastards since second grade. Standing up to the bullies for change like lemonade. The East Coast held it down for me lyrically. The West Coast spiritually. Feeling the rhythm kept me together, because my friends are hard to find with so many enemies. My memories were breaking around me like winter leaves. Got through the struggle with those cataclysmic verses. Now I'm possessing the words that put my enemies in hearses. Now they double take, then look away and run away. And I don't blame them. Before I have another thing to say, run away.
What up, John? That's how you feel, brother. I feel it. I remember pulling up in a limousine, to elementary school and all the students, the faculty, the principal mad at me as he should be. Like how you get them diamonds in your jewelry. That explains why you macking all the cuties. Hickeys on her boobie, left hand on her booty. Always on duty, my real life is like a movie. In and out of meetings at 15 with these beats and rhymes. Dropped out of school at the same damn time. Making moves like a grown man wish he could. While you let your time fly by, I was living good. Braided up, 100 stacks, paper cuts, baby girl ass so fat, she bout to give it up. It never fails, heads or tails. When I'm sitting on chrome, she gon' blow, oh well. Outside the hotel, check out by 12. Mr. DeVille, peace out, we ill.
I was never the type to bet on my life until I learned that I could dice if I was sharp as a knife. Used to daydream of being a cat and chasing the mice with my claws out, jaws out, had to get the gauze. I was only 7 dreaming about cutting the bully's balls out, searching for a female companion so I could ball out. Handsome little bastard with tantrums and sighs to call out. It's no wonder that my body and psyche had a fallout. I was in high school, playing the game. These cards were business ones. Teachers looking at me like I thought I couldn't give a f***. But what they didn't know was that I didn't show them my potential. It was frozen till I sliced them like a shogun. This is the art, words on point like a blow dart. If you've never heard of this bastard, then you don't know bars. Passed out the disc like I handed out the dick. Mixed the beats so hard that they were damaging your whip. Went to college for a year and a half with no credits. I just went to rehearse the verses and bad edits. I was working at GameStop and drove up to LA to get a 5 spot after closing up shop. These hipsters calling me hipster was getting old, makes me sick. Man, you couldn't get more punk with extra holes in your dick. I don't give a fuck about you or the rules of your clique. I'd be willing to bet and lose it all at the drop of a shit. It's a long time coming if you don't recognize the hustle and the discipline and pay no attention. If you can't see me musically, then pay no attention. If you can't understand the movement, then pay no attention. It's a long time coming if you don't recognize the hustle and the discipline, then pay no attention. If you can't see me musically, then pay no attention. If you can't understand the movement, then pay no attention.
Boxed out, rebound, bitch, you know we ballin'. Always check my phone and find another hoe.
Sway.
I'm on the team, almost 2 for 3. Breaking your knees, then I release, hitting that buzzer beater. Winning the game, I'm winning. I let my brother beat him. I couldn't lose if y'all made me a nuisance. I drop for the fucking bleachers. Boxed out, rebound, bitch, you know we ballin'. Always check my phone and find another hoe is callin'. Why is she calling my phone? I don't know. Not gonna answer cause I'm on the boat. Got in the mocha, you know I control. All of the ways that you ride like I told you. This that super fly drop kick shit. All these motherfuckers jumping in the mosh pit quick. If you got a big booty, better pop that shit. I been looking for the bitty that'll rock my dick. Needing a flow that'll top this shit. Me and Sway be the team, always coming with the hits. Everybody loving when we drop them shits. I'ma spit it till I hit it and I got my fix. I don't even look like I should rap, but yo, I kill this shit. Working till it's perfect, fingers certain, know you feel this shit. I spit a couple of bars at a time. Off of the dope, but it's coming out fine. Trippy been drinking 4 bottles of wine, but now I bitch over, I'm ready to grind. I'm a goof, and that's just the way I am. Don't follow the rules, and I don't stick to the plan. Okay, you know me, that don't mean that you're my friend. So all of that shit you was talking, you saying it always pretend. Hold up, wait up, hold up. Gotta change it up a little bit, like she gon' be with me. Got the Boba Fett up in the blunt, we high as we can be. Out in Colorado for a while, I'm in the 303. Sending my vocals to Dutchman, we gon' be like leader. Hit the stove for William, trip the kid, I get the tree for free. Pass the blunt to him so he get lifted, never seeing me. Higher than the universe, you know you wanna be a G. Trippy the kid to go, you already know you never beating me. Hit the stove for William, trip the kid, I get the tree for free. Pass the blunt to him so he get lifted, never seeing me. Higher than the universe, you know you wanna be a G. Trippy the kid to go, you already know you never beating me.
Alright. I think think I scared enough people away with the long-ass intro. We won't do it again. We won't do it again. Because, like, I was looking at other streamers, and they usually start, like, their streams 10 minutes before so they can post their links and shit, so I decided to do that. But maybe that's not the thing to do yet. I'm experimenting with a couple different things, actually. I'm deciding on whether or not I should just start and go right into it, or if I should play a little bit of music first. I don't know. There's some habits that are just hard to fucking break. Because when I first started doing this shit, like, everyone had intros, and, like, some people had, like, 30-minute fucking intros, and they would have 100 people sitting there listening to their 30-minute intros, but I don't have enough clout yet, so we probably can't do that. But anyway, welcome. Welcome one, welcome all. This is the first episode of me actually titling what I'm doing here. And I took inspiration from the late, great Richard Jenny, one of my favorite comedy specials of all time, A Big Steaming Pile of Me. Tater Snake just said I played his favorite song. Tater! I didn't even know you had a... That was not... Wow, I'm surprised. That wasn't even Kiss. That was not even Kiss. That was Trippy the Kid. But before that, we had John Wayne, The Come Up. Excellent song. And then I played Nightfall because, I don't know, I was listening to it the other day and I got it stuck in my head. But, like, Jesus, I got a Tater Snake in the stream. That's how you know this is going to be a good stream. I haven't seen Tater in a while. Jesus. Well, hello, Tater. Hello, Mr. Brusky. I still forget that your name is still, it's still real to them, so sometimes I have to double take. His boy... Tater is a notorious hip-hop head. Oh, I had no idea. Hello, everyone. So, I took inspiration... Anyway, as I was saying... Drill, am I right, boy? Drill? I haven't had a good... No, we had a good one the other day, dude. We were playing some Fortnite. That shit was fun. The streams are always fun on Twitch. The streams are always fun. The Twitch streams are fun. Don't listen to what fucking... the inner voice in your head says, because I do that a lot too, and it always tells me. What's up, Byron? How we doing, pal? Anyway, welcome to A Big Steaming Pile of Me, where I literally just give my opinions about things, and I try to show you guys some funny shit, and make y'all laugh, and sometimes gross you out. Let's put it this way, if this was a stream that would allow, if this was a platform that would allow me to do it, Avocado's asshole would be in, like, the top right corner of the video, like, all the time, and you guys know that. Tater doesn't watch, so I have bad streams. Fucking Top Chat. Yeah, fucking Top Chat. Once again, fucking Top Chat censoring good old Byron. Oh, so, where have I been? It has been very, very crazy lately. I've had a lot of things going on. First things first, I don't know if you could see them. They're probably around here. Hold on. There she is. I have cats now. So that was a thing that stopped me from streaming last week. Because it was my first weekend without crazy plans. Well, wait, no. No. I think I had the wedding last weekend. That's why I didn't stream. And I was just shot. But here are the kitties. There's Gaia. Reggie is running around in the kitchen, possibly knocking over my fucking garbage. Let me just make sure he's not doing that. He's attempting to do it. But he's not doing it. He's attempting to do it. Anyway, I have cats now. And they're great. It doesn't suck to be here all alone anymore. But I love them both. She is very fixated on the door on the back. I've rarely opened that curtain because I'm just terrified of getting them out. Goddamn sister trying to keep a wigger down. Oh, man. Bro, I never seen Byron talk until you talk to him. Yeah, I know. I have to always remind myself to put on live chat. I did it, like, early this time because if I don't put on live chat, I would never know Byron is here. There was one time I forgot to put it on for an hour, and he was here for, like, a fucking hour. And I had no idea, and I was like, oh, God. But, so, I want to do some housekeeping real quick. First things first, I have talked to the chefs. We have a cooking stream in the works. We want to do it before the end of this month, and we also are working on a Christmas episode. But after that, they're going to be kind of infrequent, and it's mainly because we all have different schedules, and we have to try and work it out. And we're actually working on it this time. There's actually a desire to do a cooking stream. So cooking stream is coming possibly next weekend. Possibly next weekend. If not, it will be the weekend after American Thanksgiving, which would, I think, be the 25th or the 26th. I will figure that out, but we are doing a cooking stream. We are going to redo the trap loaf, the trap meatloaf, as well as another J.A. sent special, the trapperoni and cheese. All three of the chefs are going to be in the room. Dr. Tommy Guns has no excuse. He doesn't have a girlfriend anymore, so all of us will be in the room. You get to see all of us in the element. I'm sure it's going to be a fucking fun stream. I don't even care if 2 people watch it. That's going to be a fun stream. But the cooking streams are finally coming back, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be... This is going to tie into the next thing I'm talking about. We are going to be multi-streaming again. Multi-streaming. We have Twitch, Kick, and YouTube all ready to go. We're going to be streaming on all 3 platforms, starting on the cooking stream. And then these streams are going to be multi-streaming as well, starting then. Hopefully, I'm also hoping the setup will finally be a little bit more professional. I'm going to be hooking up this bad boy again. We're going to have a little bit better sound quality. I actually am going to hook up my Go XLR finally and have some stuff going on for that. So the streams, quality-wise, are going to slowly start improving. I promise this time. I am not just going to smoke weed and forget about it. So, when I first announced this stream, I had like 3 dedicated topics I wanted to talk about, but that kind of just imploded because there were some topics I forgot to talk about, and then there was some that just came up out of nowhere that I just think are too funny to address. But we're going to start a little bit small first. There is an anniversary, ladies and gentlemen, an anniversary we have to acknowledge. The anniversary of the first ever Dwayne Snake. Now, I am willing to bet none of you know what the Dwayne Snake is. I'm willing to bet almost none of you know what the Dwayne Snake is. I have to find a picture of it. But the Dwayne Snake was a very, very old troll that has kind of lost in the eras of time. I'm going to actually go to my Twitter because I have a picture that symbolizes the Dwayne Snake itself. But for those of you who don't know, we're going to do a little backstory. The Dwayne Snake started as a troll for a streamer named Bathrobe Dwayne. And this is the symbol of the Dwayne Snake. The Dwayne Snake is a video of a snake going up someone's asshole. And the way they used to wove this troll to people is they would send a video, just a seemingly innocent video, on YouTube that's uploaded on YouTube. They'll go through like a minute of the video, and all of a sudden the clip of the snake going up someone's asshole would show on the screen, and the streamer would freak out. It has been a literal 7 years. 7 years, ladies and gentlemen, of the Dwayne Snake. This is such a legendary troll. And I thought, God, I'm so sick of these wholesome streams. Well, hold on. It's going to go into the next topic. It's going to go into the next topic. I wanted to talk about this as a lead into the next topic, but it's the anniversary of the Dwayne Snake, so I thought, why not play a censored version of the first ever Dwayne Snake? Now, there are some naughty words that are going to be said in this. I do not condone the naughty words. I do not condone the naughty words. I just cannot find an edit where the naughty words aren't said. But I do not condone the naughty words. So, I'm telling you now. But here is the very, very first Dwayne Snake.
Yeah, I was in the stream when that happened, when Emily got hit with it.
As you can see, Dwayne is not very happy at what he saw. And Reggie just crawled up my leg.
No. Oh, yeah.
That was trolling. That was trolling in the early era of Twitch. That was trolling. And we're going to talk about some trolling. I have to go commentary YouTuber because I planned on talking about this. We're going to talk about a white woman today, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to talk about a white woman. Sniper Wolf. This is an old topic, but I want to basically give my opinion on it. This is a very old topic. But just to briefly give the summary, get all the boring shit out of the way. What's up, Outlaw? We're going to get all the boring shit out of the way first, and then we're going to talk about, like, you know, the real meat of the matter. But this white woman, Sniper Wolf, look at her. She is white, porcelain even. Doxed a YouTuber named Jax Films that was allegedly making fun of her. So this woman, this white woman, and her sister showed up to the guy's house and then posted his address on Instagram. And the guy had, like, a mental freakdown. It was done while it was on stream. The guy, like, completely freaked out. And it has been, like, the talk of the town when it comes to, like, a lot of, like, the internet drama sphere, I guess. Which we're going to touch on some of these people, but it's funny. But this is a little funny. And the reason why I want to say it's a little funny is this. Because this is the first time in a while you're all going to see me defend a white woman. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to see me defend a white woman. And why am I going to defend this white woman, ladies and gentlemen? Because Jax Films handled it the complete wrong way. This dude has been crying about this, and other people have been crying about it on his behalf. He's, like, talking about how unsafe he is and how he's afraid to leave his house because of this little old white woman. This little old white woman. She apparently has some like actual, like, felony charges, I think it is, or is it misdemeanor charges? She's been to jail. She's been locked up and arrested. She got locked up and arrested before. So, I mean, it is okay to be a little bit scared of this white woman. But there is so many ways that Mr. Jax Films could have handled this. And we're going to go down a list real quick. I actually wrote a list. We're going to write it live on air because it didn't save, which is great. But I'm going to pull up this list real quick. And we are going to talk about the many things Jax Films could have done instead of bitch on the internet. Thing number 1, answer the door naked. Answer the door naked. Have her come to her door. Nerd City did an interview with the girl Sniper Wolf stole her personality from. It's fucking wild. She stole her personality from someone? We'll have to get I'll have to watch that next stream. Because I want to kind of go through straight up body snatcher shit. Maybe we can look that up. But answer the door naked. I would have put on the daddy robe. I would have been completely naked. I would have been like, sup, ho? What are you doing? I would have, just she's at your house. She's at your house. You have full right to answer the door with your penis out. What is she going to say to you at that point? If you answer the door naked, I'll get you the link if you want. Yeah, just DM me it on Discord. And we'll take a look at it. But answer the door naked. Have your pee-pee out. Have a baseball bat in hand. I would have answered it with, like, a turkey leg. You'd get her banned, not a bad strat. Yeah. That's how you beat Bible bashers and YouTubers. Yeah, just get naked, go to the door, have the pee-pee out, and have a turkey leg in your hand. Just be eating something. Eat a sandwich. But just answer the door naked. What is she going to say to you at that point? She can't. She'll probably look at you, turn around, and walk away and be like, yeah, what'd you think, bitch? You showed up to my house. Second, buy a gun. There you go. Buy a gun. Buy a gun. What is wrong? You're afraid someone's going to show up at your house and harm you? Buy a gun. What do you got to worry about? Answer the door with a shotgun while naked, wearing a robe, holding a sandwich. These are things to deter the white woman. Because what is she going to do when a naked man with a gun answers the door? She could run. Like this is simple anti-troll logic. If someone from the internet shows up to your house, these are the things you need to do. I don't understand the lack of logic. Outlaw's right. Number 1, penis. Number 2, gun check. Okay, third. Pitbull. Dogs are allowed to be trained as attack dogs. Get a fucking pitbull. Train it to kill the intruders. No more white woman. And the dog's not at fault because she's trespassing on your room. So you get one of those, like, beware of dog signs on the front. She's trespassing. Dog can do something. 4th. Meme it. The 4th, last, and most important. Meme it. Meme it. Dog or the animal? Well, I fucked that up. Well, she probably tried to fuck the dog. If anything, she's a white woman. But, meme it. Meme it, my friend. Meme it. Don't go on Twitter and cry that that you feel unsafe or anything. What was this girl going to do to you? Other than just show up at your house. She said she wanted to ask questions. I just gave you the 4 simple things you can do. And this goes back to the Dwayne Snake. Trolling is dead. Trolling is dead, and 90% of the reason why trolling is dead. Oh, the dog or the rapper. Well, you could get either both of them, and they'd probably cause someone to kill themselves. But trolling is dead. And a lot of that is due to the fact that people do not know how to respond to trolling anymore. Everything's like, oh, doxing, oh. You know, it's... Do I agree that the guy's address should have been posted on the whole internet? No, but there are so many different ways this guy could have handled it. And all I've been hearing is he's sitting online crying about it. Stop crying about it. It's a white woman. They're very easy to just completely get over, you know? They're not complete fucking demigods. Like, I would have fucking trolled this chick into oblivion. I would have invited her into my house and had her sit there and talk to me while I'm ass naked. What can she do? It's not sexual assault or anything. I'm in the house. I'm in my own house. She showed up unannounced. You gotta learn to flip the bird. I used to have a saying, and I think Broski will remember this. Take the powder out of the gun. They're both boring cunts. There you go. They're both boring cunts. I don't need to establish that to anyone. But I just don't understand the whole, we gotta freak out about it, and we gotta make, like, streams talking about how bad this is. This could have been handled so much better, and it would have been so much funnier. Nobody's funny anymore. Nobody. Be funny again, you fucking weirdos. Stop trying to, like, cry on the internet for clout. You want to know how you get even more clout? If you're funny. If you make jokes about it. Exactly. Steal their thunder. This is 101 shit. I shouldn't have to be telling this to grown adults. It's like when someone calls you a racist on Twitter. Yeah, if someone calls you a racist on Twitter, okay, so I'm what? I'm fucking racist. There you go. It literally, exactly. That Jax film. And I want to say this about this Jax Films guy. This dude has a whole channel dedicated to this white woman. You don't think the white woman is eventually going to try to do something to you? You ask for it, you fucking idiot. If you're going to troll someone, they're going to come after you. And this is how you know, defend against it. If you agree with them, it shorts their brain. They don't know what to do. Exactly. And Twitter people are fucking stupid. Twitter people are completely fucking stupid. We're going to talk about some Twitter people in a bit. But, the amount of videos he's made is insane. Yeah, I know. I was shown, like, his whole channel, and he had, like, 100 fucking videos on this woman. And I'm like, and he expected nothing to get said to him at all? Is he, like, brain dead? Is he brain damaged? But that is the YouTuber drama portion of the stream. We could follow it again if something else happens, but remember these 4 things. Answer the door naked, buy a gun, pit bull, meme it. This is the most important one. Meme it. You meme it. And that's it. All right. This is Eric July. We're going to get into that in a minute. But I want to actually link this video to you guys. Because we're going to talk about a topic real quick that I forgot to talk about. But this is a good video. If you guys want a more in-depth version of this topic we're going to talk about. We're going to be talking about another Dead by Daylight person. I'm actually going to switch to the straight cam for this because, like I said, a lot of this information is kind of lost. But definitely watch Adrian's video if you want to see like a more in-depth version of this. I'm going to credit him for a lot of the information I'm giving. But when we last talked about Dead by Daylight, we talked about Junebug, the guy who faked dying for a woman's attention, and then the said canceling of said woman, said man, and that guy and the women, the guy was getting accused of being racist, and then the woman that accused him of being racist was actually being racist, and able, they were calling each other all types of ists and ims and all these other things, and there was a whole big drama. I did a whole stream about it, but one of the people I mentioned during that stream that I didn't want to get into was a Twitter user by the name of Jane Romero. Now, Jane Romero is a trans woman, Dead by Daylight content creator. She's mainly known for her Twitter, but Jane Romero is a trans Dead by Daylight content creator, and she has quite a significant amount of clout within the Dead by Daylight community because her Twitter account was used to call out transphobia within the Dead by Daylight community. This would cause her to make series of tweets, essay version tweets, of one person being transphobic and her calling it out and attacking people for their... I need some weed for Dead by Daylight. Let me pull this up on my phone. Yeah, no, this is going to be a little bit of a long one. But, she got into some really big shit this year. And a lot of the, like I said, a lot of the tweets have been deleted and are gone. I could not find them. I tried to find them yesterday for the stream. All of my bookmarks are gone because the tweets are gone. But the drama surrounding Jane was, there is a killer in Dead by Daylight called the Skull Merchant. And the Skull Merchant is a very controversial killer. The reason why the Skull Merchant is a very controversial killer is because the Skull Merchant was essentially able to jail survivors in the game for hours on end. And the way that the games would end is the Skull Merchant eventually just kills all 4 survivors after 2 hours, or the survivors just all leave and give up, and that's the end of the game. The Dead by Daylight community, rightfully so, hated this killer. Now, Jane Romero takes her trans identity from the character Jane Romero in Dead by Daylight. When the Skull Merchant came out, she started referring her to herself as Adriana, which is the name of the Skull Merchant. So she was basically live LARPing as 2 characters. So she ended up becoming one of the biggest defenders of the Skull Merchant, saying that, oh, well, because I play her a certain way, she's not broken. Now, someone on Twitter disagreed with her and said that her opinion on this is crazy. Jane Romero then proceeded to call this person ableist and said that he should be canceled because he called Jane crazy, and trans people say they're insane. Or people say trans people are insane, so crazy is an ableist term against trans people. I know this is hard to follow. It's really hard to follow, and I don't have the tweets to show you this, so I'm trying to explain this in the most concise way possible, which is why I linked Adrian's video, because it's 17 minutes long, but it pretty much goes through the whole timeline of Jane's bad behavior within the community, where Jane would essentially use her status as a trans woman as a cudgel. And There are a lot of crazy clips of Jane. So she canceled herself. Well, yes, essentially she did, but the Dead by Daylight community defended her on this. They defended her on this. People only say trans people are insane because they are. Listen, they want me to call them a woman. I'll call them a woman. I don't give a fuck. But, like, this is a level of fucking crazy that proceeds that level of logic, in my opinion. Because Jane was essentially going on a cancel campaign, and it actually split the Dead by Daylight community, who usually pedestals trans people, in half. It split it in fucking two, completely down the middle. Because some people were like, dude, he just said your opinion was crazy. He's not calling you, like, retarded or nothing. How is this crazy? And then Jane started calling everyone defending that person transphobic. Which then brought to light Jane's worst attribute. Everybody who disagrees with Jane is transphobic. Now, the greater Dead by Daylight community kind of came to this come to Jesus moment about Jane, and they all decided to call her out on this bad behavior. And this preceded several people to attack those people calling Jane out by saying, oh, well, there's so many white dude bros in the Dead by Daylight community that do something bad, and you guys are calling out this poor innocent trans woman who uses her status as a trans person as a weapon against them. So this led to a lot of big content creators within the Dead by Daylight sphere speaking out against Jane. There were DMs released of Jane basically trying to essentially extort people into taking her side and saying that she'll call them transphobic if they don't take her side, and they are transphobic if they don't take her side. And plenty of people started calling her out. Adrian's video dropped, and shortly after Adrian's video dropped, Jane took a break from content creation. She was gone for like 2 weeks, and then she came back. And within, I want to say, a month, she was in another line of controversy. And this goes into part 2 of Adrian's video, where Jane has an interaction with a professional Dead by Daylight player. He's on a team that plays in tournaments and stuff like that. She had an interaction with them where he beats her, and then she proceeds to call him transphobic because... Oh, that's another thing I forgot to mention. While all the first stuff for... Yes, exactly, broski. Exactly, for her mental health. But before all this happened, big Dead by Daylight content creator named Hens played a game with Jane. And Jane was on what's called Anon mode, where essentially the name of the survivor you're playing is your gamer tag in Dead by Daylight. It's called Anon mode. It's so people can't find, like, your Steam account and whatever. It's actually a pretty decent thing to have if you're a streamer and you don't want people harassing you. But Hens gets into an argument with Jane, and he goes, bro, you're wrong. Jane then proceeds to try and slander Hens as transphobic. And the Dead by Daylight Twitter community backs up Jane once again. However, Hens is such a big content creator, it didn't work this time. People, the majority, actually took Hens' side and said, how is he supposed to know you're trans? How is he supposed to know you're you when you're on Anon mode? Is he like a mind reader? And I agree with that statement. But... yeah, no, it is actually smart. It's actually a smart thing. It's one of the better changes they've done. But it was because of this that Hens had to deal with some shit. Apparently, him and Jane worked it out in private, and eventually the issue just went away. But then Jane does it again to this guy, Laser, where Laser doesn't know who he's talking to. And then he realizes who it is from his chat telling him who it is. And this is all in Adrian's second video. I'm going to try to find...
pettiness. How am I allowing my...
Alright. I want to see... We're going to actually watch some of this. We'll do a react. This video is 27 minutes long, but we'll do a little bit of a reaction to this video. Once again, shout out to Adrian. I posted the first link in the chat. I'm going to post the link to the first video in the chat that goes over the initial drama. If you're interested in this, even in the slightest, I suggest giving it a watch. It's a really good video. And it kind of goes over all of the issues that Jane has. So,
unfortunately, I have some sad news. Jane Romero is back. And she's at it again with her shenanigans. Now, she recently got into a game with a competitive player on the team, Elysium, who's known as Laser.
Yeah, Elysium is a really big, like, European Dead by Daylight team. They play in a lot of the tournaments. And, see, that's the problem. They are so quick to try and attack you for clout. Oh, yeah, no. Jane's entire existence is for clout. And that's what he goes over in his video.
Now, Laser's a pretty chill guy. He was playing pubs, and because he plays comp, he was sweating like crazy. He did have a 3-perk aura reading build with pain res, so he was not f***ing around. Now, the video itself is pretty long, so I do want to shorten it down, but basically they got clapped. They got annihilated, and Jane was not very happy with that. So before we get right into this, I want to mention exactly what's going to happen in this video in terms of interactions. This is not just Jane versus Laser. This has more to do with Jane's behavior. She's extremely aggressive. She's very hypocritical. She gaslights. She's honestly just...
This is all stuff that he goes over in his first video. Like, if you want to see the more, like, in-depth examples of this, you definitely have to watch his first video.
Insufferable person. She says that Laser's community is transphobic, and we'll see why. She calls him a bad person. Like, she's just extremely aggressive. She claims that he provokes other people, like, and says that he's toxic, and just, like, going off.
No, Mike, you didn't spell it right. Byron spelled it right for you. You didn't spell it right at all.
Oh, you want to make a video? Is just very rude. She's a huge agitator. She'll fuck with you for anything. And she'll cry about it on Twitter if there's any sort of pushback. That's all this really is. I just want to document her behavior because it's so fucking disgusting, and I feel like no one really does it, so I don't mind being the person.
Well, I'll tell you exactly why no one really does it, Adrian. It's because she's trans. I hate to say this, but it's because she's trans. The Dead by Daylight community will not call out someone with a minority status. They just refuse to do it. They refuse to do it. If I was the one doing this, I would be called out. Mike, you're wrong. It's not that, and you're not being funny. You're wrong. That is not how it's spelled. It is not how it's spelled at all. This dude has strong Swamp Goblin vibes. He's a cool dude, though. He's a cool dude. He may look a little greasy, but he's a cool dude. I like him. We're streamers. We're all greasy in our own way. I mean, I took a shower before I did this, but...
That just reminds everyone, hey, these are the bad things that Jane does, because it's so fucking consistent that it has to be talked about. So this is where the interaction begins.
Alright. So it said, damn, didn't know you were playing comp. Thanks. Thank God. Hold on one second. The quality of this is a little off. Thank God you're not the nurse for Elysium. So, in my opinion, Jane knows exactly who this is. Jane knows exactly who this is. This is such a facetious statement. Like, literally. Jane knows exactly who this is. Except I am.
Yes, there's a lot in the video now.
W hygiene. That's why KL shits on you every time. KL is another really good European Dead by Daylight comp team. They're also very good. Elysium is good too. They're definitely a lot better players than I am, but they are pretty good. So as you can see, Jane is not happy.
All right, now I want you to remember, just remember this. Who was talking shit first? Jane came in hot as fuck, basically insulting Laser, saying that he's not good enough to be nurse for his own team. Just remember that.
Mr. Anon mode, once again. Once again, Jane is in Anon mode. What's that? It's a birthmark. He explained it before. It's a birthmark. But, Mr. Anon mode. Once again, Jane is on Anon mode. He has no idea who this is. Let Kesko be the nurse. Kesko is another player. I'm not Anon. Jane's name is Jane Romero on Steam. But you wouldn't know that if you just see this person in-game. You would have to go and check it.
Is your name just Jane Romero? No way, it's that one.
So Laser realizes who she is, and he offers a 1v1. They have a little bit of banter back and forth. I highly recommend you read the little bit of banter.
But as you can see, playing Chess Merchant in solo queue. I already shitted on you as killer. Yeah, so Jane is being very aggressive. Jane is the one who started this whole big conundrum, and now he's going back at her. As you should.
See how aggressive Jane is being right now, but eventually they do get to the 1v1.
Come 1v1 me. He wants to do the 1v1. You can. Alright, so the way a 1v1 works in Dead by Daylight is one person picks Trapper, one person picks Survivor, they go to the shack, and then the way the 1v1 works is whoever chases the killer around the longest wins.
She said okay then, so I stopped typing. I just don't ever wanna have to
Just don't ever want to look at the Chess Merchant again.
Perfect. Yo! Yo! Okay, we got the 1v1, guys.
Now remember, Laser specifically requested no 1v1 Skull Merchant. He does not want to do that. No one wants to do that. So just keep that in mind.
I'm not 1v1ing Skull.
I'm a Chase Merchant, not a Chess Merchant. Yeah, that's her excuse is. Chase Merchant isn't even good. Let's put it the Chase Merchant is probably better now since the rework. But Chase Merchant during this era of the Skull Merchant's lifespan was not very good. Like, you had to play Chess Merchant. That was the only way to really play her effectively, and it was a really just absolutely awful play style, where you would just skim the game out till like 2 hours.
Merchant. I don't wanna look at that. We can do no chase power. Because you're bad?
Once again, remember, Jane is the one being toxic here. Remember this.
No. Because I hate Skull Merchant. I don't. I'm comfortable outing a Skull Merchant on anything other than indoor maps with a team that knows as well.
What's up, Redacted?
He's mad that Skull Merchant on Red Forest and DVDL? Yeah, exactly.
By the way, 1 full month of just vaping, no cigarettes.
Can you read on anything other than an indoor map? It's unoutable on dairies with all perks banned. Oh no. What lies are you talking about?
And now, as you can see, it continues into the Steam chat.
You outed though? No, we got 4K1.
Laser
we would have
still
outed if we
concludes
played
chat.
for 1 hour, because OTF would have called it...
I have a kitty. Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty. I have a kitty here.
What? Isn't she banned on Twitch? I don't know.
Now, hold on. Now, here we go. Here we go. This is when the twist starts to happen. Remember, Jane started this. Jane started all of this. And now Laser is the toxic player.
Player, yo!
Because
What
exactly.
the hell?
As you can see, Lasers just thinks this is funny at this point.
You ask for onions? Yes. On normal onion killers.
Come here, babies.
Not chess merchant.
Hi, babies. Hi, babies.
Come? Yes! Bro, I'm down.
Oh, you just took a poop.
I'm
You smell
in
like litter.
lobby. Join.
I'm sorry, my cats are
Tell
important.
me what killer to play.
Now, for whatever reason, someone in Laser's chat had the bright idea to refer to Jane as he. For those that don't know, Jane is trans, male to female, and just for the record, if I see any transphobic comments, they're getting deleted. I don't fuck with that. I don't understand why we can't just criticize.
Now, I wanna preface this by saying, because I know a lot of you in the chat are gonna be like, "This is some bitch shit." This dude has to do this to protect himself. This is something you have to do when you make Dead by Daylight content. You have to be very coarse with your language, and it's because you will get canceled, you will get dropped. You know, if you have Fog Whisperer status, behavior will essentially just take everything away from you. And I respect Aid for saying this and doing this. It's his belief, too. He doesn't like that shit in his chat. He doesn't like that shit in his comments. That's his opinion. I don't care. You know, but in the case of Jane Romero, this is just my opinion. If Jane's going to start talking a bunch of shit and saying all this stuff, and you're going to call me transphobic out of nowhere, out of thin air, then I'm going to start fucking making fun of you. That's just my opinion. But they're so oppressed, right? Exactly. And if you can't even have that... like, the trans community, the BIPOC community in Dead by Daylight is so oppressed that they have feature streams every month. Pride Month is completely dedicated to them. They added, like, every single fucking pride flag they can think of in the game this past year. You know, they made a character canonically gay for Pride Month. I mean, this is just literally the exact opposite of being oppressed. But that's for another...
a trans individual without having to bring up the fact that they're trans. There really is no need to attack the identity as a whole instead of the individual. I will never understand people like that. It just makes no fucking sense. Not every trans person is like this. This is just one in some...
I agree with that, because there are a lot of people within the trans Dead by Daylight community that called out Jane and said, dude, you're making us look bad. You're making us look like we just call people transphobic for no reason. Like, we don't want to get called it by people who just fucking suck dick. You know, like, that suck... not literally, but suck dick as people, you know? They don't want to be called that by people that are just assholes. These are, you know, people... They even say people like Jane give them a bad fucking name, and they don't like that shit. And that's what Aid kind of says in his videos.
Person that I'm commenting on, so please just... if you're...
What's the name of your cat? That one is Gaia. That's Gaia. She's the female. She's 3 years old. I'm actually getting her spayed December 4th because I wasn't planning on adopting her. I was only planning on adopting Reggie, whom Reggie is probably in my room somewhere. But the adoption agency was like, listen, they're well bonded, and they played on my heartstrings. Plus, I was thinking of adopting her anyway, because when I first met Reggie, she was the one that walked right up to me and wanted to be pet, and I fell in love with her instantly. She's my angel baby. She doesn't do anything bad. She's a very nice cat.
If you're going to say anything bad, just resort to the personality, not the identity. There's no need to do this. It is literally 2023. I don't understand why y'all are still doing this shit. Now, since I'm rewatching a VOD, I can't see the deleted comment because I'm assuming, because I tried to check for it, it's not there. I think...
Oh, that's another thing, too, that I don't think he mentioned right away. But as soon as someone made a transphobic comment, Laser's mods deleted it within a second. They deleted it within a second, and Laser called it out and said, don't say that shit in my chat.
I think rewatching a VOD makes any deleted comment not appear at all, but you will see that one of Laser's mods immediately steps in and says, hey, don't do this shit. If anyone does this again, you're done. And mind you, it was only one person in the whole chat that said anything about that, and everybody else in the chat referred to Jane as she. So just remember that.
You need to play both sides. That's how a 1v1 works.
Yeah, see? Also, this is the only warning I am going to give you. Don't do this. And as you see, there's people like, I'm confused. Isn't she nice on streams? That's what she at least tells people she is. See, and as you can see, we will respect pronouns in here, or I'll time you out. It's simple. Don't discredit Laser stream by being disrespectful. Laser's mod, once again, acting on the whim. Sharp as a whip.
Did I get it wrong?
Laser confused about who the mod was talking to. No, it's a she. See? They're correcting him. Some people are just transphobic. Yep. Also, nice of you allowing your chat to be transphobic. It qualifies.
How am I allowing my chat to be transphobic? There's literally a mod that warned them. Jane is a she? Yeah, I thought so.
So when I first saw this, this really pissed me off.
W-mod,
it comes
to be
off
honest.
more as like Jane using transphobia as a way to attack Laser and his community because Jane doesn't like Laser, rather than actually being upset about real transphobia that takes place.
And this is, like I said, explained perfectly in his first video.
It just blows my mind because like the mod literally reinforced the idea, hey, we respect pronouns here. We're not about that transphobia shit. Don't be doing that. Everyone is on board except that one person, and Jane took that as an opportunity to attack Laser's community. And to me, it feels more like it was out of pettiness instead of it being like, hey, like,
exactly,
community's being transphobic.
exactly.
What's going on, man? It comes off as more like, okay, there's that one comment. I'm gonna accuse him of this. I'm gonna accuse his community of this because I know it's gonna hurt.
No, she is a scumfuck. She definitely is a scumfuck.
I mean, let's face it. If someone is called transphobic in 2023, like, that's a big deal. Same thing with homophobia, the racism, all.
And there you go. There's the field goal. It's good. It's good. It's good. There you go. Being called transphobic in 2023, you might as well sign your whole life away.
The isms and phobias, if you get called any of that, that is like career ending. And I feel like Jane knows this and is using that term as a weapon. And also that one comment at the end, oh,
yes, sir.
It suits you. Like, what does that even mean? What did he do in that moment to deserve that title? I just don't understand. And to me, that's why it feels like Jane uses
Havana tobacco,
transphobia
Mike. It's
as
Havana
a
tobacco.
weapon,
It tastes like the
rather
cigarettes
than
I
it
used to
being
smoke,
something
so
that
that's why I use
actually affects her. Which I'm not saying it doesn't, but I feel like okay, it probably does affect her, but in moments where she's angry at someone, I feel like she's really quick to wield out these terms, knowing that it's going to do damage to their reputation. Because
people know that weaponize
transphobic
it.
in
Absolutely.
2023 is quite possibly one of the worst things you can be called online. It's career ending. People don't associate with you. Like, you can lose a lot. And also, it's important to remember that Laser does not just represent himself, right? He is part of Team Elysium. So if he's getting backlash like this, Team Elysium will definitely receive some backlash as well. So these are some really heavy-handed accusations that Jane has no problem throwing around if it's against someone that she doesn't like. That's why it comes off as so disingenuous. You're really gonna let one comment determine that the entire community is transphobic, despite the mod literally removing the comments, warning everyone, hey, don't fucking do this shit, we respect pronouns, and everyone else in the chat was totally on board with that. They were like, yep, she. Everyone referring to her as she. But that one comment, no, you're transphobic. Like, this is why people think this is a fucking joke. You do a disservice to your actual cause, to the LGBT community, because people looking in that are outsiders will see this shit and be like, oh yeah, that's transphobia, right? They're going to be sarcastic about it. They're not going to care about it because people like you absolutely up the cause for everyone else that are actually dealing with transphobia or racism or homophobia. Like, people online completely destroyed these terms, and now people listening to this shit.
Now, I want you all to think about this for a second, because a lot of us come... He should call her a cisphobe. Yeah, no, he should. A lot of us come from a community where, like, slurs and shit used to get thrown around like it was nobody's business. Dead by Daylight community is the exact opposite of that. So, someone on a pro team knows that shit, like, off the top of their head. There is no way in shape or form Laser is in the wrong here whatsoever. Especially when Laser's mod snapped on the guy immediately. There is definitely a lot of people in the Dead by Daylight community who are just like this. Jane is just the first of many to be called out.
Are just going to be like, yeah, well, Transphobia is not real. Of course that's just not real. It's just people crying about dumb shit. That's the mindset that you encourage when you act like this towards other people out of pettiness.
How am I allowing my chat to be transphobic?
And as you can
There's
see, the
literally
chat
a mod that
is
warned me.
genuinely confused. The chat
Trans
is
is she? Yeah, I thought so.
genuinely confused. And as you can see, who's trans? It was one guy thinking he
What
was
the
funny.
fuck?
She's crazy. There you go. No one let anyone be transphobic, and she better fucking not say I allowed it. As you can see, the mod is now pissed. Elder, I miss the 90s. Everyone misses the 90s. But as you can see, the mod is pissed. The mod is genuinely pissed about that. Like, what the fuck? Like, I literally just nuked that guy from orbit, and you're gonna tell me that this is transphobic? She's so based, XD. I stood up for her, and she's being fucking cringe. What the fuck? Nah, bro's tripping for real, for real.
I just stood up for her and she's being fucking cringe, yeah. And her? How? She didn't say anything in stream.
Did she just say that you were also transphobic because of that? Cack W.
Did she just
And as
say
you can
that
see,
you're
his
also
chat thinks
transphobic
it's
because of
hilarious.
apparent-
Because she did this, now the chat thinks she's a clown. So Aid's point is proven. Like, almost instantaneously proven. Mod should have banned the person before they commented. Well, they commented and then they timed them out. As soon as the comment hit, they got timed out.
Not like I didn't use she all the time that we're talking, but it's fine, it's fine.
This is so fucking based, damn. Officer is just the troll, guys. If you do not agree with her, you're transphobic, IG. They're banned in so many chats. She turned Reshade on.
Officer is just a troll, guys. Banned in so many chats, yeah.
Yeah, so the guy that said the comment, they found out the guy that said the comment is banned in a bunch of chats because he does this in every chat. And as you can see,
I think it would be fair to ban for that because he was banned before.
Laser said
I think
it's
he was
okay to
banned
ban
before,
him.
and then
Once
he
again.
was unbanned because he didn't say anything in my stream yet. And then I think this is enough. I think
The mod should
ban
be a
is
mind
fine.
reader. Obvious trans. Exactly.
If you want
Exactly.
to ban us, I think a ban is fine. Playing Cold Tower. What killer? You still haven't told me. Skull Merchant time? Watching anyways? I mean, I don't know. Like, I still don't know what killer. There's nothing. Bro, what killer are we playing? I mean, if it's Skull Merchant, then it's gonna be very sad. Press ready. Watch it
Now,
watch it being fucking sad.
I guess he's doing this because he knows she's going to pick Skull Merchant. But typically in a 1v1, both players don't use perks or add-ons.
Skull Merchant, and watch her play the speed up add-on and the
Yep.
slow down
And it turns out she uses these two
add-on,
add-ons.
so there's zero skill involved in playing. Wouldn't that be fun, guys? Wouldn't that be fun? There's zero skill 1v1 with speed up and slow down.
Now, what some of these pro players do, they'll use shaders and play on a lower quality because it makes it easier to see.
Wouldn't that be amazing, guys?
If he wins, he's transphobic. I believe so.
Wouldn't that be amazing? I have
But-
no pallet here, I have no pallet 9. I have garbage tile here. I have jungle gym too. Of course it's Skull Merchant. Watch her play the no skill add-ons.
Now, I'm not going to show the full extent to the chase because it's pointless. I'm not making this video to show that Jane is bad at the game. Obviously, Laser's going to win this. He's literally competitive. She's not. But there are certain things that did happen within the chase that I do want to show.
She broke main door before the chase.
That's another thing. You're not allowed to break any of the obstacles before the chase starts, and she already broke an obstacle.
Nah, bro. Ah, yes, guys. I'm hindered. I'm hindered. 1v1 the Skull Merchant. Very fun.
So, as you can see, that is called humping. She humped him while she was down. That's considered toxic behavior in Dead by Daylight when you do that. It's essentially akin to a killer teabagging you. And then she mories him.
Probably haste and hindered? Yes, of course it's the no-skill add-on combination. It's the no-skill add-on combination. She took a Mori. She does not think she proved something. I mean, I don't know what she proved. You want to play Survivor as well now?
So he asked earlier for no Skull Merchant. She played it anyways. She breaks a door in main building before the chase even starts. At the end of the chase, she BMs him by humping him. And then she mories him in a 1v1. What the f***? Like, it's just so aggressive, and it's just cheesy, bro. Why would you break that shit? Why would you do that? What are you doing?
So I guess now I'm playing Skull Merchant, right? What was your time? I have no idea, bro. I don't care about the time in the Skull Merchant 1v1 with no skill add-ons. Who breaks main wall before the chase? That is not her, no way she would LUS? I think it is. Okay, so what are the no skill add-ons again? Like, I've never played this killer in my life, guys. What am I playing? It's this one, right? This, and then this, right?
Yeah, so these add-ons used to be completely broken.
Randomized strobes. Okay, I got you.
Because you would not only make yourself faster, you would make them slower. So you, anytime they step in your drone's field of view,
break main doors.
It's like an instant chase end.
Pre-break main door, so it's fair. Yeah, I should. Okay, so how do I wait? I need to go. I need to go to main building and break the doors, guys. I need to go to main building and break the doors, so it's fair.
This actually breaks that loop. That's why what she did was not fair. Because you're not allowed to do this.
I just have to break the main doors because for some reason we broke the main doors.
Alright, first hit. And second hit. Instantly won. And now he does it back, and she leaves, and she just quits.
You're really good at the game.
She just quits instantly. He won in like 2 seconds, and then she just instantly quits.
Any means smash hit parental troubleshooter? What are you playing? What are you playing in a 1v1? What is this?
Laser ended that chase a lot sooner because he broke the door in main, and this was Jane's response.
Playing? What are you playing in a 1v1? What is this?
Breaking the door. See now, Jane now is complaining that he broke the doors before the chase, even though she did that.
No, bro. Breaking doors before the chase? Yeah, I did that. Jane, you broke the door on main. You broke the door on main in my chase. That's why I broke them. You did that. In my chase. That's why I did it.
Now she's gaslighting him. Yeah.
Also, come. Okay.
Now this time I don't think he did it.
Wow, you're so good at the game. Wow.
Come, you had a luckier spawn. And you're lagging. Here we go. Here we go.
Any more excuses? You had 2 chances.
First projection. Literally, first projection. And the second time, he didn't even do what she claimed that he did, even though she did it first.
I just beat you twice. I just beat you. You have no...
You didn't.
You didn't.
You had a better
You
spawn.
had I didn't. And unfair. Oh my god. How much copium did you smoke?
That was a good comeback.
I'm so toxic and so bad, guys. Oh my god, I am so toxic and so bad at the game.
Now the meltdown begins.
I'm tired of people like you. Skull merchant names.
Spreading toxicity. This is just complete third projection, gaslighting. My worst thing is playing a killer. Your worst thing is the
I
human
am
being
spreading
you are.
toxicity and provoking other people.
Fifth projection.
My worst thing is the human being that I am promoting toxicity. Yo, how? How am I promoting toxicity? How am I promoting toxicity? She was the one that humped me.
Oh my god. No, she is. She's fucking
Twitter? I mean,
crazy.
good luck.
This is a crazy woman.
You just want people feeling bad. No, I want people to improve at the game. That's all I want. I want people to improve at the game. I just want people to improve at the game. You're a bad person. A very bad person, surely.
This is just absolute meltdown status now.
You don't want it. You promote... What bad values do I promote? I'm curious now. What bad values do I promote, guys? What bad values do I promote?
Shit talking other people. She started it. Remember, back to the beginning. This is all projection.
I shit talk pub players who shit talk
in a game based on RNG.
Deny 1yon. I think that's very fair.
No, you started first once again. No.
How did I start?
Not at all.
I didn't even know you were in my game until you told me to click on your profile. What did I do?
Jane, this is the purest example of who Jane is. Like I said, if you're more interested in this topic, definitely watch the first video because it goes over the initial drama that started all of this. But this video highlights the type of person that Jane is, the type of people that are in the Dead by Daylight community that do things like this. And it never gets called out because people are afraid. When they have the minority coin, they're afraid of calling them out. And it's because the Dead by Daylight community will absolutely trample you for doing so. Now, I do not believe Laser caught a lot of flack from this because at this point, Jane's reputation was already in the toilet. And this further sunk it in. Now, he does play the whole interaction, and then he gives his final thoughts. So we're going to play the whole interaction. Can you link the video again? Yes, I can. I believe it's... I'm going to post the link again. Let me just click this real quick just to make sure. Yes, this is the full video. But definitely... Oh, shit. Did I fuck that up? No. But, definitely give that video a watch if you want the context of how this all started. But people like this are all over the Dead by Daylight community.
I despise what you represent. I despise you. What did I even do? Laser, stop and change this. You're being baited now. I'm not getting baited. I'm too smart for that.
10th
You should be banned from comp for your toxicity and bad attitude. I still don't know what I did. Please make a Twitter post. I don't care enough about it. Please.
Say people want him to post about this on Twitter, but he doesn't.
Of course. but you seem to know. So please let me know. I have no idea what she's talking about. Harass? Where? Where? Allowing your chat to be toxic with me. I haven't been reading chat. That's what moderators are for.
There you go.
Shit talking me. I mean, you deserve that. After this 1 neon, you deserve it. You were shit talking, then asked for the 1 neon, denied my requests for killers, and then lost. You don't deserve to be a content creator. I don't aim to be a content creator. That's okay.
Once again, this is just
The only thing with it.
this is just heretical gatekeeping when it comes to the Dead by Daylight community. They do this all the time. If you do not toe the line, you do not deserve to be in the content sphere of Dead by Daylight, which is bullshit. People are allowed to play whatever fucking games they want on stream, and they don't have to pay attention to a Twitter community about it.
It was shit talk in chat. Shit talk, what she started. I stand by that. Yeah, I agree. Maybe you can try to watch the VOD and see who started it. I don't quite remember. What did I do? I don't 100%.
Well, we saw the
remember,
VOD, so we know that he
but
didn't start it.
I do not know what I did.
Biggest projection of all.
I did anything. You hurt people and then act. I am not even acting as a victim. Who did I hurt? How? You keep doing it with your chat.
Peak mental illness, ladies and gentlemen. Peak
Now
mental
come
illness.
to play. Okay, we're going third time, guys. Third time.
So they go again. Jane loses. She says that he's toxic, and that's pretty much it. If you don't believe in projection, surely this video will convince you otherwise, because god damn, I've never seen someone project so hard in my life. And the crazy part is that Laser wasn't even aggressive or anything. Like, he only matched the energy, and he didn't even match it that hard. He just humped her on the ground. He mocked her for being a bad player. That was really it. Jane accused him of being a bad person, promoting toxicity, and all this other crazy shit. Jane's the kind of person that if you had a little sibling and they hit you first and you hit them back, they'd be like, why would you do that? It's just crazy to me that Laser wasn't even, like, aggressive. Hardly anywhere near as aggressive as she was. And she felt like he was being aggressive or harassing or doing all these things. Like, if you can't handle
Alright, this is kind of the end of the video, but I think the point has been made. Oh, we're gonna get into this stupid shit next, but I want to kind of give my final thought on the topic, and then once again promote Adrian. Definitely check out his video on Jane. He's also done some videos on the Junebug situation, which goes more in depth on that than I did on my stream. He has a bunch of other videos about the insanity that is Dead by Daylight Twitter, so definitely give him his flowers. Definitely show him some love. I really suggest watching the video I posted in the chat, because it is a good video, and it goes way more in depth on the Jane topic than I did. I just didn't want to show you 2 of his videos, because we're not a React streamer, but definitely give them a watch, because they're worth it. But this is the type of insanity you have to deal with when you're in the Dead by Daylight community. And the Dead by Daylight community has tons of these crazies in it, and we will be looking into more of them in the coming future. But yeah, no, that was Jane Romero. I finally was able to cover the topic. But now we're going to do a little bit of a mini review. This was something that was also on the docket for last week. I cannot show any examples of what I'm talking about when it comes to this, because not only just copyright purposes, but the content we're going to be talking about is completely graphic. So I started watching anime again not that long ago, and one of the animes that I watched was Goblin Slayer. And Goblin Slayer was a very controversial anime because in the first episode, a sexual assault was depicted. And that just drove anime Twitter absolutely fucking insane. But then shortly after that, a show by the name of Redo of Healer came out. Redo of Healer takes that first scene in Goblin Slayer and raises it to the power of 10. This is quite possibly one of the worst animes I've ever watched in my entire life. It really is. It's terrible, this anime. It's absolutely horrible. It takes all of the worst parts about Berserk and makes it the whole show. Redo of Healer. I do have a picture of the anime. Redo of Healer is the story of this disgusting fuck. It is basically in the same vein of like Dungeons and Dragons, where there's knights, warriors, mages, and healers. Now, Redo of Healer follows the story of, I can't even remember his name, but he is the healer. It starts with a K. I think it's Kaguya or whatever. But Kaguya is a healer who is essentially enslaved by this chick and her family. And they basically abuse the shit out of him. They keep him locked away in a dungeon where he is continually beaten, raped. And this is all shown on stream. He's continually beaten and raped and forced to heal people. And his healing ability is very strong. However, it forces him to relive the pain and the memories of those he heals. So he doesn't like doing it. This torture eventually drives him insane. And in the beginning of the anime, they are fighting someone called the Demon King. They defeat the Demon King, and Healer himself actually defeats the Demon King. And then he is given the ability to turn back time, which he does, and then uses that to enact revenge against all of his abusers. So, in the second episode, Healer gets recruited again, and he lives through the first 3 years of his torture of being raped, beaten, and starved. And then eventually, he finds an opening, he breaks out of prison, and then proceeds to begin his revenge against Flare, Princess Flare, who is his main abuser. Now, this is when the show goes all downhill. Healer Kaguya proceeds to rape and torture Princess Flare, and then erases all of her memories and turns her into a sex slave. He then proceeds to continue his plan by trying to find a slave that he could turn into a bodyguard, which is this cat girl over here. He then mentally manipulates the catgirl slave and turns her into his second sex slave by convincing her that by having sex with him, she will get stronger. At this point, you're basically watching a hentai. And at this point, I was so disgusted but intrigued, I kept going. Redo of Healer is only like 10 episodes, and I do not think they're getting a second season. Thank God. It was a terrible, terrible show. This is the Serbian film of anime, in my opinion. The complete Serbian film. So, as Kaguya continues his journey, after having now creating 2 sex slaves, he then proceeds to save people. And the anime tries to kind of paint him as a healer, but he's so scummy and disgusting you just can't believe it, because the dude is a literal fucking rapist. So then he meets this girl, the Blade, and saves her life and convinces her through brainwashing Princess Flare that he's actually a good guy. And then he proceeds to manipulate her into having sex with him. So at this point, he's now collected 3 concubines. It becomes 4 at one point because he then has to deal with Princess Flair's other sister, whom he brainwashes after he rapes her. After he has her. Actually, no, he has her rape her. There's a lot of rape. It's a ton of rape in the show, but it's disgusting. It's brutal. It's not good, and it gives anime all of the bad stereotypes. This is just a bad show. If anyone online tries to convince you this is a good show, it's not. It's glorified hentai. It's rape porn. It's disgusting. It's gross. Don't watch this show. Just don't. It's stupid. It's dumb. It deserves all of the controversy and hate it gets. I know I just kind of speed ran through that, but I didn't really have all my notes written down for it, and I didn't want to spend too much time on it anyway. So, that brings us to the last topic of this episode, which we're going to start going over periodically. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be called Into the Grifterverse. We're going to be talking about the grifters. Now, the grifters are people who essentially do nothing but cry and complain about pop culture being too woke. And they have some very, very crazy, insane, mentally unhinged takes about things. And I've been kind of finding them funny lately. And a lot of that is because they do not like being criticized, and they do not like being made fun of. But they'll sit there and make fun of people and say that they're too soft, they're snowflakes, they're this, they're that. So, we're going to be doing a little bit of a deep dive into these people at some point. But today I want to introduce the cast of the Grifterverse. Starting with first, good old Eric July. Now, Eric July is someone I've become familiar with a little while ago. He recently started something called the Rippaverse, which is his own comic book universe and his own comic book company. Now, this guy has been making loads of money from this. Loads of money from this. And a lot of the people are saying he's making money from this because he is the non-woke comic book company. Now, I've not read any of Eric's comics before, but people are essentially saying that his comic books are like God's gift to this earth. Now, I've not read them. He's put out 2 comics, ISOM and ISOM 2, and now he is putting out Alpha Core, which is written by comic book artist Chuck Dixon, who is credited for creating Bane. A very legendary comic book creator. I've heard he's kind of gone off the deep end a little bit over the years. He went like full Trump-tard, and he wrote like some comic book about COVID, which I'm sure is very funny, and we'll get to read to that. However, Eric is seemingly one of the big players here, and there's been a lot of controversy surrounding him. He charges a lot of money for these comics. He has people that literally just drop $700 at a whim just to, like, you know, in my opinion, be a part of the team. So, he recently started a podcast with this individual, heel vs. babyface, known as AZ, as many of you may know him. This is the Starfield pronouns guy, the guy who lost his actual shit over a pronoun slider in Starfield. He is another mentally deranged individual who, if he sees a black woman in a comic book movie, he goes absolutely bananas apeshit. And a lot of people seem to like him. I think he's a clown, personally, because this is a guy, and I actually made a tweet about this. Let me go to my Twitter. That's the Dwayne Snake again. But let me go to my Twitter. He's made a tweet. I gotta scroll down a little bit. And this is the tweet about Alan Wake 2. Alan Wake 2 in a nutshell. The worst fucking dog shit writing and characterization I have in a long time in a game. Now, you are strong, you are successful, you are confident. I haven't played Alan Wake 2 yet, but Alan Wake 2 is being said to be one of the top 10 contenders for Game of the Year this year. along with Baldur's Gate 3, which obviously should win Game of the Year this year. But these words on this box made him angry. I made this tweet writing on box. And this is pretty much this man's soul right here. He gets very mad and passionately angry at these things. So, he's another person we're going to be looking into a little bit. And seeing his spurgery and whatnot. Because I think this guy could be very funny to tune up a bit. Next is Nerdrotic. Good old Nerdrotic. One of the half of the Geeks and Gamers podcast. I just learned this guy is a former meth head. He is a former meth head. And he is one of the hosts of Friday Night Tights, which is on the Geeks and Gamers channel. Geeks and Gamers are the guys who credit themselves with getting the Snyder Cut released of the Justice League movie, which it's still a terrible movie. The Snyder Cut changed nothing. It's a very, very terrible movie. But he's another guy who does the same thing as the other two. And these two guys have been kind of riding high on Eric's coattails because he's making a lot of the money right now. But this is another guy who gets mad at these things. A lot of people seem to like these guys. Personally, I think they're losers. They obsess over children's fucking entertainment and stuff like that. Like, I believe this is also one of the guys who freaked out when Black Ariel showed up on a screen, which you don't have to watch a live-action Little Mermaid movie. All of the live-action Disney movies suck anyway, and no one needs to, like, tell you that. But him and his other group of people, I'm not going to go through all of them, but there's a lot of these people. Chrissy Mayer is someone we'll also probably talk about because she had, like, some crazy shit go on her, like, 100th episode of a stream she does, where she got into a fight with porn, where, like, her, well, not, I don't know about her, but her panel got into a fight with porn star Brandy Love. Brandy Love is one of the conservative porn stars. She's one of the pick-me porn stars. And it was a pretty epic screaming match that we'll cover on another stream. But Chrissy Mayer is another one of them. They're all these people that pretend to be nerds, but they just, you know, don't like to see woke shit. And they're surprised when Marvel does something woke. I hate that word so much. I wish we can abort that word from existence. Press 1 to abort the word woke from existence. But we're not going to just look at their side of things. Here we have Actual Fandom, who is the antithesis of the Geeks and Gamers podcast. He spends all of his time tweeting about how terrible these people are. And this is another guy who basically just consumes all of Marvel's and Disney's bad shit that's gross and disgusting. And everything that those other guys say is wrong, and he's always right. Grifters abound, ladies and gentlemen. Grifters on the left of me, grifters on the right. I'm stuck in the middle with them. So be on the lookout for the Into the Grifterverse segment coming soon, because these guys are pretty funny. They have a lot of good freakouts when people don't agree with what they say. So be on the lookout for them. I actually do believe this guy is like in hiding right now, because he got caught up in some type of a controversy. It looks like he just came back. But the Geeks and Gamers guys make this dude very fucking angry. They make him really angry. So we'll be looking into all of these people at some point. And that's kind of all the topics I have right now. I don't know if you guys have anything else you want me to look into. I know Broski sent me this this Nerd City video. Let's take a look at this. Damn, this is long. I'm gonna have to watch this off stream. But this is 36 minutes.
Wolf and Azzyland hate to be compared, but of course that
I don't know who the Azzyland people are, but this is a 37-minute video. We're not gonna do this today. But I will definitely give this a look and give you guys a rundown of that on my opinions of that. Wow, we have 8 people in the chat today. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much for coming out. What else can I What else can I show? I showed you guys a little bit of BT last week, but I want to play this clip again because I think there's some people that missed the BT clip. There's 8 views, but we're gonna do some classic trolling here. We got another classic trolling video. Let's take a look at this. Oh God, LMFAO mommy MILF. It's insane. I am gonna watch it. I am gonna watch it. Oh wow, the chat just loaded completely. This guy's being so patient with her. Dude, the chat lagged out. Holy shit. I'm just seeing all these right now. So this is a comedy? Jesus Christ. Well, the wife says it's a hentai. No, well, Blackout, we're talking about the anime story of a Giga Chat. I would agree with Blackout. It is basically a hentai. I am gonna watch it. I am 100% gonna watch it, but here's a clip of BT getting a gift from a fan.
All right, we're gonna open up this eBay gift. I don't know what it is. Hopefully it's money, but let's go ahead and open this up just real quick here, man. Make sure it's not a goddamn bomb. I mean, because it's not Amazon, it's eBay, so it could be a fucking bomb. All right, let's see what this fucking thing is.
Oh, I can't watch that whole video redacted. I'm actually like an hour into it. I gotta finish watching it. I'm an hour into that video.
What is it? What is this shit? All right, so there's that. I don't know.
He's getting a nice gift.
Let's go ahead and just pop that motherfucker open here. What is this shit? Whoa. What is it? Jesus, what is that? Is that what I think that is, man? That better not be what I fucking honestly. What is that really shit? You sent me shit? Oh my God. Oh, that is shit. You are a fucking cocksucker, Jant. Oh, goddamn. No, hold on. Let me get this motherfucker out of here. Oh, it was shit, and it smells goddamn terrible. Fuck you, man. God damn. Oh, my God. It smells like fucking... Dude, why would you do that? Why would you fucking do that, man? Why would you put glitter on this shit? It was dookie balls with glitter on it. Oh, it's still in my goddamn room. I got my fucking fan on here. Bro, that's fucking disgusting, man. Absolutely fucking disgusting. Guys, hey, man, listen. We're going to play these videos. Y'all are going to love these YouTube...
The good old shit in a box. The good old shit in a box. Such a good one. I mean, there is a brief King Cobra JFS update. He was banned on YouTube again. He's streaming on Facebook, so there hasn't been really like that many uploads. But he definitely was banned on YouTube again. I don't know exactly what banned him this time, but Cobra is now banned. What else is there really going on? I don't want to cover Daniel Larson just yet. There's some Daniel Larson shit, but he's a rabbit hole I'm still going down myself. There's a lot to that guy. Let's see, we showed the BT video again. The RoboCop game is apparently really fucking good. That's something I want to buy. I heard that's really like a cool game. I want to definitely check out the RoboCop game. I don't have an Elgato anymore, so I can't really do anything else on Mortal Kombat. There was something I wanted to do with Mortal Kombat, but I might have to save that for another stream. What about that Eminem looking motherfucker? Oh, Marshall Mathers the Fourth. I don't know what's been going on with Marshall, but I do know that a lot of the big like commentary YouTubers have been starting to cover him lately. So I do believe there's a couple of documentaries about Marshall out there. I don't follow Gucci Berry anymore. He's just not that. You can only watch a guy get kicked in the balls so many times before you finally grow numb to it. Oh, man. I mean, I could show, But yeah, there's a lot of commentary. But we can. Oh, I got another Dwayne Snake video for us. I got another Dwayne Snake video. We can watch this.
All right, Anonymous requested this. This is supposedly requested by somebody from the IC. So let's see what this is. Now they could be pulling
Good
some
old
internet
true capitalist
tomfoolery.
goes.
I don't know. But let's see what Anonymous requested apparently for somebody in the IC. What is this? Hold on, what is this? Hold on. What the hell is this? Put the PC shot on. Somebody from the IC didn't request this. This is bullshit.
You so fucking precious when you smile.
What?
Keep in mind, this is on YouTube.
Hit it from the back and drive you wild.
Oh my god! Oh shit! Oh my god! Turn that shit off! How in the fuck is that on YouTube? How in the fuck is that on fucking YouTube? Do you see what I gotta put up with, man? Do you see it, shit? Fuck! 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 Jesus Christ! I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done, man. Fucking done, man. I'm fucking done with this shit, man.
Oh shit!
I fucking give my heart and soul to these fucking people on the damn internet, and they don't give a shit. For Christ's sake, man! For Christ's fucking sake! I can't believe you, man!
Oh,
I can't fucking believe you people! And you fucking assholes want radio graffiti? Fuck you! You fucking assholes want goddamn shoutouts? Fuck you! Fuck you,
snake
man!
hilt. Oh shit!
Fucking stop donating! Stop donating 15 buckers, man! I'm trying to end the show! I'm trying to end the fucking show! God! Fucking shit, man. Alright, unironically
Oh my
ironic.
God.
Alright, let's just fucking continue.
I love
for fuck's
Ghost.
sake, man. I'm so fucking sick of this shit. Unironically ironic requested this one and said, Ghost, I know you're having a tough night. Yeah, no shit. But this will cheer you up. I'm saving up for a car, but keep that inner circle slot warm for me. Looking forward to join my man Cheers, alright? So this is supposed to cheer me up there, unironically ironic. This is supposed to cheer me up. Let's see what the fuck this shit is. What is this shit? Oh, you fucking sick, fucking pieces of fucking shit! Fuck you! Fucking
Oh, good old Can't Stop Wave. Oh,
fuck you, fucking people.
That's
all
twice
right?
in a
Fuck
row.
you. Who the fuck donate? Unironically ironic. Fuck you. All right, you don't get to join the inner circle, you fucking piece of shit. All right. All right, you fucking paid $300. I'm fucking throwing it back at you because you're a fucking faggot. All right. And yeah, I said it. You're a fucking faggot.
Oh! Do not condone the naughty words.
Fucking
I do
piece
not
of
condone
shit.
the naughty words. Oh.
I'm not. Oh, you fucking piece of shit. Come on, man.
Watch till the end, there is a twist. Also tap that blackjack pony ass. Shout out to Bathrobe Dwayne and do RG already or else.
You know, you can or else on these nuts, all right? After this, I'm just ending the broadcast. Fuck you
Oh,
people, all right?
shit.
You already get it, all right? Here, what is this? Astrial for Stinky? What the fuck is that, huh? Some kind of tarred love going on in the community or some shit? What is this? What is this? Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Put the PC shot. Wait a minute. Hey, listen. Hey, hold on just a second. Stop doing this. You know that some creepy lady back in 08 or 09 started reversing my speech and shit.
Oh
and
yeah,
said
no,
I
this is that was the last one. This is another one where it makes him say naughty words, but oh man. I love a good Dwayne Snake troll. I love a good Dwayne Snake troll. This shit's so funny. Oh god. What else can I show? I want to end the show with another funny video clip. But I can't think of one right now. Oh, hi, Reggie. Hi, Reggie. You just hit me in the face with your tail. Hi, Reggie. This is the Reggie boy. He's come to say hello. Hi, Reggie. Mr. Reggie. Mr. Reginald. Mr. Reginald. As you can see, he's gonna try and crawl up my back now, watch. He's gonna try to crawl on the back. But Mr. Reginald is he's confused right now. He doesn't know what he wants to do. What are you doing, mister? No. He's trying to bite wires. No, Mr. Boy. You do not bite wires. No biting wires, Mr. Boy. No biting wires. No biting wires. You bite too many wires, mister. You bite too many wires. Yes, you do. You are a wire biter, mister. He is a wire biter, but I think we're going to end the stream here, fellas. Thank you all for coming out. Episode 2 should release next week. We're going to definitely go over some more topics. I'm going to watch that video Broski sent me. We're going to talk about that and break that down a little bit. We might have some gaming stuff next week. I might be trying to do a RoboCop review if I have the money. We're going to do a live RoboCop review. But thank you all for coming out. I appreciate it so much. Be sure, if you can, follow me on Twitter. I believe my Twitter ad is @thatfringoguy on Twitter. I will post that. Post that. @thatfringoguy on Twitter. If you want to follow me, keep up with the streams, follow me at your own risk. Anybody that knows me will tell you that. Follow me at your own risk. Be sure to subscribe if you want to. Be sure to subscribe. We're going to try to do streams every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern. Once again, the cooking streams will be returning. Hopefully next weekend, if not the weekend after. We have 2 planned for you. All 3 of the chefs will be in the room. And we will continue to do these every Sunday. So I'm glad you all had fun. Thank you, Broski. I appreciate that. But definitely, once again, show that Aiden video some love if you want that. I do believe I will post the link once again. No, that's not it. I already posted the link a bunch of times. But thank you all for coming out. I greatly appreciate it, and I will see you all very